Have you ever truly considered the ground beneath your feet? It's more than just dirt. It's a silent library, holding stories that stretch back through millennia. Every handful of soil is a page from a history book, written over unimaginable spans of time. It tells tales of ancient seas, grinding glaciers, and forgotten forests. This ground has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the changing of seasons, and the steady march of human endeavor. It's a time capsule, waiting for you to unlock its secrets. Your fields are not just a place of work, but a living document. Learning to read this document is one of the most profound skills a farmer can possess. It connects you to a deep and unbroken chain of stewardship. We'll explore how your soil came to be, from bedrock to the marks left by ancient civilizations. We'll examine the profound changes brought by modern agriculture. This is an invitation to look at your land with new eyes, to see the stories it's eager to tell. By understanding the past buried in your fields, you can make wiser choices for the future. This knowledge transforms your relationship with the land from one of simple utility to genuine partnership. So, let's begin and discover the incredible history that lies just beneath the surface. The story of your soil begins deep within the earth with the parent rock. Over countless ages, glaciers, wind, and rain broke this rock down, a process called weathering. Rivers carried these particles and organic matter across vast distances, depositing them as fertile alluvial soils. The texture of your soil, sandy, silty, or clay-based, reflects this ancient journey. Climate shaped the land, with rainfall and temperature influencing how minerals and organic matter accumulated or washed away. In warmer, wetter climates, soils developed quickly but lost nutrients. In cooler, drier regions, soils changed slowly but retained minerals. Every field has its own climatic signature, written into its very composition. Rock, river, and climate. These three forces are the original architects of your land. The depth of your topsoil, its mineral content, and its ability to hold water are all part of this ancient inheritance. When you walk your fields, you're walking on the outcome of a geological drama that's been unfolding for eons. Recognizing this helps you appreciate the profound antiquity and resilience of the land you tend. Your soil is a product of patience, shaped by nature's slow hand. Understanding this foundation is the first step to true stewardship. The land beneath you is a living record of Earth's history. After the great geological forces, the first human footprints appeared, the first farmers. With simple tools, they broke the sod, cleared forests, and planted seeds. This was the dawn of agriculture, forever changing our relationship with the planet. The soil became a partner in human survival. Early farming left lasting marks. Clearing land changed water flow, exposed soil, and introduced new crops that drew specific nutrients. Settlements enriched patches of soil, leaving behind darker, more fertile areas. Fire was used to clear land, providing a temporary nutrient boost, but also making soil vulnerable to erosion. Layers of charcoal buried deep in the soil are remnants of these ancient practices. These first interactions were a dance of discovery between humans and the earth. The faint outlines of ancient fields and changes in soil color are echoes of those first steps into cultivation. We are part of a long continuum, each generation leaving its own signature on the land. As societies grew, so did their farming methods. Terracing transformed steep hillsides into productive land, slowing water and preventing erosion. In low-lying regions, farmers reclaimed land from the sea, building dikes and using windmills to create fertile fields below sea level. These soils are rich in marine sediments, a product of human ingenuity. In the Amazon, indigenous peoples created terra preta by adding charcoal and organic waste, making soil that remains fertile for centuries. These examples show our ancestors were not just users, but creators of soil. They worked with nature to build resilient agricultural systems. Human intervention, when guided by observation and respect for natural processes, can be a positive force. Terraces, polders, and terra preta are monuments to this creative partnership. The land's productivity is a testament to generations of innovation. The soil also bears the scars of our mistakes. Over-irrigation in ancient Mesopotamia led to salinization, turning fertile fields barren, a lesson written in salt crusts. The Dust Bowl of the 1930s followed decades of plowing that removed native grasses, leaving topsoil exposed. Drought struck, and winds lifted the soil into black blizzards, stripping the land of its fertility. These disasters are warnings. Even well-intentioned interventions can have catastrophic consequences. The land remembers imbalance, holding on to the evidence for generations. Soil conservation, cover crops, and working with the climate are vital lessons learned. The stories of failure are as important as those of success. They remind us to respect the limits of the land. The chemical age of agriculture brought synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, and herbicides. These tools promised higher yields and efficiency, and for a time they delivered. But their overuse altered soil chemistry, disrupted microbial life, and left persistent residues. Soil scientists can read this recent history in core samples: traces of chemicals, changes in pH, and shifts in microbial populations. Modern inputs are powerful tools, but they leave a lasting mark. The story of the chemical age is one of trade-offs between short-term productivity and long-term soil health. Understanding this chapter is essential for stewardship. It encourages more judicious use and sparks interest in natural approaches to soil health. The choices we make today will shape the land for generations. We are the authors of the next chapter in our soil story. Our stewardship now determines the future of the land. Your soil is communicating with you every day. You just need to learn its language. Colors, textures, and the life it supports all tell a story. After rain, observe where water pools or runs off. These are clues to compaction or soil composition. Soil color reveals organic matter and mineral content. Dark soils are rich, pale ones may be depleted, red or orange hues show iron, and gray hints at waterlogging. The life within the soil is another vital sign. Earthworms, fungi, and insects indicate a healthy, resilient soil. A lifeless soil is struggling. A vibrant one is thriving. Learning to read these signs is the first step to a deeper partnership with your land. Use all your senses, touch, smell, and observation, to understand your soil. This is practical wisdom, gained through patient attention. Your soil tells its story every day. By listening, you can give it exactly what it needs to thrive. The land's health is in your hands. Understanding your soil's story is a profound responsibility. You are not just an owner, but a steward, entrusted with its care for a brief moment in its long existence. This knowledge empowers you to make better decisions, working with your soil's strengths and healing old wounds. Choose practices that build organic matter, encourage biodiversity, and enhance resilience. Cultivate curiosity. Dig, observe, test, and research your land's history. Every discovery deepens your connection and understanding. The goal is to leave the soil better than you found it. By learning from the past and applying those lessons, we honor previous generations. Our actions ensure the soil's story continues, one of health, fertility, and abundance. The future of our food and planet depends on this sacred trust. If you enjoyed this journey into the world beneath your feet, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips on soil stewardship. Join our community and help grow a healthier future, one field at a time.